Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tara T. If you're new here, welcome in, and if you're not, then welcome back. I am so excited for this week's video. I'm going to be doing a crochet vlog market prep with me video. I am currently going to be working on mostly snakes this week. I'm kind of trying to see how many I can get done. If you watched my last market video, you know that these actually did really well for me, and they continue to be doing very well for me actually. I did reformat my prices for these recently. I decided that even with no color changes or anything, it was still taking me closer to an hour than it was a half hour. And so I was only pricing them at $10 for half an hour, but since they're closer to an hour, I'm going to at least be marking these up to 12 right now. I think they take about 40 minutes to make, but that's also with me getting distracted a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But even then, they don't take very long. I've got the pattern pretty much memorized. I want to time myself one more time now that I've had a couple of these to go at it and like get warmed up. So I'm going to see how many snakes I can kind of make this week. I might be market prepping or trying a few other little things while we're here for this week, because it's really hard for me to continue to do the same pattern over and over and over. Even though that's the best way to market prep, I'm just really not good at that sometimes. So there might be a couple other little things we throw in throughout the week and stuff. Obviously, this will be my first vlog in our new office space as well, and I'm very excited for that too. So with that being said, these are the two snakes I ended up making yesterday. I used Sweet Snuggles Light for my snakes. These two snakes are different though. I decided that I was gonna try one with half double crochets for the body to see if, you know, that might take a little bit less time since those stitches are a little bit taller and stuff. Actually, it ended up taking about the same amount of time by the time I like reformatted my brain to just make half doubles instead. It felt like it took more yarn, more patience, all kinds of things. And the Sweet Snuggles is very buttery to me, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just, it tends to slip off my hooks a little bit more as well. So like trying to catch all 3 loops and everything for all these stitches took a little bit longer. So I'm going to continue to make them the way I've been making them. They're linked in past videos. It's just a free pattern I found on Pinterest, but I do change it just a little bit. I don't do, it says like 77 rounds. I don't do 77 rounds. I usually just like make sure that it's a good length to at least tie into one of the little knots I like to put them in when I display them sometimes, like this. And as long as I can tie it into my little knot like that, then it's long enough. I also have my keyboard mat in front of me, and from like the edge of my keyboard mat to like where these little desk drawers are on my desk right here is usually, this one's like perfect, but that's usually how long I make them. So they're just this long, and I just know to make them this long. And I was making this one on the couch, so obviously it's maybe a couple rows shorter, but not a big deal either way. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on those this week. I'm excited to see how many I can make. I typically make them with only my Sweet Snuggles colors, which would be any of these solid colors on the top row or my pattern ones right here. I do have a couple cakes in front of me that are not up there. I have a couple pinks and blue colors as well that I think I'm gonna mix together to make some fun combinations. I haven't made a snake out of the yellow color back here yet, and I'm very excited to try that as well. So we're gonna see how many snakes we can kind of make this week and see where that gets us. So like I said, I use my Sweet Snuggles Light. I like to use 12mm eyes, safety eyes for my snakes as well. I have 12mm glitter eyes that I have used a couple times in the past as well, but I think these are just more convenient and easier to keep with me. And I don't have to worry about the colors of them or any of that kind of stuff. And then I only stuff the head, and then I do not stuff the rest of the body. That way they're more malleable and easier to fidget with and play with. So I'm gonna try to come up with a cute combination. I have this pink and I have the white with the pink dots like I just showed you. I think I'm gonna see if I can make a snake out of these. The cakes are getting very small though, so I'm not 100% sure. And then while I had the blue out making the snakes last night, somebody, oh my gosh, I need my, oh, I already have, my phone's recording, But I need to tell you guys about this new free pattern that I just tried last night. It's this cute little frog, and he's got little bubble stitches for his little feet and his little front legs, and he's just sitting. He is so cute, and the creator made leaves that you can like put on his head, so he's actually like supposed to be little fruit frogs. Let me pull up the creator so I can go ahead and tell you who that is before I forget. Sophie Teeny period crochet on Instagram, and these are her fruity frog patterns, and they are just so stinking cute. They're just so cute. This was like my first trial run. She also puts like little blush under the eyes, a little mouth right here in the middle, and then like I said, she has the little leaves. But I just wanted to try one of the bodies first to see if I liked it enough to create a couple more, and I think I'm going to be doing that as I'm making these because that's so stinking cute. I just love him so much. He's just so tiny. I think he would be a great little like $8 bin item, especially if you add the little leaf on top of his head, the blush, and the little mouth. I think he'd be the perfect $8 item. So I might be prepping more of those this week as well while I have these colors out. I don't make a lot of things in just Sweet Snuggles Light. I tend, like if I'm making loaf cats, I tend to only make loaf cats in Bernat yarn. If I'm making snakes, I only make snakes in my Sweet Snuggles Light yarn, because I know that that causes some confusion between people when they come up and they're like different textures and stuff, but they make them different sizes too, since the yarn weight's slightly different. So it's just easier to just like only use Sweet Snuggles for certain items and only use Bernat for like everything else, because I do mostly use Bernat. But I'm very excited this week to see how much I can get done. I've been in a crochet rut, so with the new office and this new inspiration, I hope we get a lot market prepped. We have several markets this fall, and I have one in July towards the end of the month as well. That is a small local one, nothing crazy, but that also does pretty well for me too, since it's just a small one. But I'm excited for it too, so I need to get to market prepping because I only have one bag of inventory left after our last big 2-day show. So join me, let's get some stuff done, get some stuff knocked out. We'll see how we do. Let's start with a pink snake though. So I'm getting ready to color change, and I just wanted to mention something really quickly because I know that the instructions on the blog site don't really mention this if you find the same pattern. But whenever you color change, I like to place my eyes like not directly on the sides, but one row up, and then the side that has more stitches underneath it. So like this one has more stitches because the eyes are on this side of the head. So this side, I like to try to go straight down from like back behind the eyes, and then I color change just on the back side of the snake, which I mean, I don't think a lot of people would even notice in the first place on stuff like this, but I just go ahead and color change, tie it off. I don't cut off my main color. I just drop it for a couple rounds, and then whenever I'm ready again, I'll just pick it back up. So once it's tied on for the rest of the snake for as many stripes and stuff as I want. And so then I just continue in the next color, just like I normally would. I don't keep it behind, like some people hold it up against the stitches you're crocheting with and kind of like, what's the word? Like crochet it into the next round or like behind the next round. I literally just drop it completely so it just hangs over the opposite side that I'm working on. That way I don't accidentally pick it up or mess with it. And then I like to do like 2 or 3 rounds depending on like what I'm going for. That was 2 rounds. I'm gonna do 1 more round. These pinks are pretty similar in color, so I want to make sure that it's seen. So I'll do 1 more round. These pinks are very perfect together. So then whenever I'm ready to switch back to my main body color, I just drop my dark pink color. I'm going to regular color change. For 1 or 2 stitches right after that, I like to hold it behind, like it's right behind this stitch instead of on the opposite side like I had mentioned. So I take that color, I hold it right over the top of the next stitch. See how it's like on top of my hook, but I'm not grabbing it. And I just crochet it into a stitch or 2 before I drop it. That way it just kind of tacks it into place a little bit better sometimes. And then I just continue with my main body color and ignore the dark pink strand hanging over the edge until I feel like I need another stripe. I don't really count rows in between or anything. Just when I feel like color changing and adding a stripe, I just do that. When I first made like a striped snake or 2, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put 5 rounds of the solid body color, and then I'm gonna put 2 rounds of the striped color, and then I'm gonna repeat that, and the next one it'll be like 4 rounds together, and then I did one that was like 3 rounds closer, 2 rounds in between, and then 1 round in between, and then like the tip of the snake was like the accent color, which you could do that. I mean, nothing's stopping you from doing that either. It just took more thought, and this is supposed to be like a really mindless make once you get the head done, because like I said, you literally just keep doing this until you feel like you're done and your snake's long enough. So yeah, I'm gonna hop back into a time lapse for this though really fast, and we're already like a third of the way done. Finished un snake. I added only 3 little darker pink stripes, but I think it's super cute like this. I've made several in this color, and the pink always seems to do pretty well for me, but it's so cute. I love the little pink. And then I can just take it and I can tie it into his little knot, and I can put him on the table. And total, let's see, let me calculate this. Calculator. I believe that took me exactly 45 minutes. Yeah, that took me exactly 45, which means I should charge at least 15 technically for it. So we'll see, 15 or 12, I don't know. I was a little distracted, I feel like, in there too, and you might be able to tell in the time lapse that I'm watching something over here. So maybe that was the case, but now we have 3 snakes done for this week. I'm going to grab a snack and maybe even a Dr. Pepper because I need some caffeine. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna make some more snakes together. One of my favorite things to do to feel like inspired again or something, if I don't know like what colors to use next or something, or I see a couple colors in front of me and I'm like, I wonder what order I should try those in. Either I like to Google those colors, or I Google color combos with whatever color that I specifically want to use that's in front of me. So like I just Googled color combos with pink, right? Because this isn't a lot of pink, but I need to get rid of this pink. And purple popped up. And usually these are not 2 colors that I would mix together. I like to use a variegated with like the solid that are in the variegations. But like these 2 together is such a cute little like girly little snake that we can make. And so I am excited to try these 2 colors together. I don't have a lot of either of them, so I might have to finish it in a 3rd color, which maybe I will finish it in the white with the light pink dots that we just used with it. But I think I'm gonna try to do most of it in this pink, and then I might do mostly, I think I'm gonna do mostly this, and then I'm gonna do purple stripes. That way, if I do run out and I do need to switch over to the other variegated pink, it looks less weird versus like doing this and then the dark pink stripes and then finishing it in another variegated color. I feel like that might look weird. So I'm gonna start in this color. we're gonna see where we get. The yarn cake is so collapsed, it's literally just falling apart, and I've lost my yarn end, which I had literally just had. Here it is. We're gonna start with this. We're gonna do a couple of purple stripes. Maybe we'll do some extra purple stripes because we have pretty equivalent colors of both this pink and that purple color. But yeah, it gave me like some really good ideas, like the coral and the teal colors that I have in my background back here, like this corally color with the teal next to it and stuff, or just like a light green and dark green, which I have those, but they're only in solid colors, which I wouldn't usually use for snakes. But I think that would be so cute. And so maybe we'll work on some like themed snakes this week, which would be kind of fun too. So this one's just gonna be our little girly girl snake because it's gonna have pinks and purples, but I'm going to work on this really quickly and then I will be right back with the finished snake. So I finished the snake I was working on, and look how cute! It's so princessy. I don't know why it's giving like Barbie vibes for me. It is so stinking cute. It's a little longer than usual, but that's okay. Only by like a few rounds anyways. But I love this color combo together, and I did leave just a tiny bit of this yarn because I do want to make one that's mostly the dark pink with like just a couple stripes of this color. And so I think I can get 2 or 3 stripes out of what's left. Because I think that the striped ones, like if they have a little bit of personality to them, I think they tend to sell better. So I'm excited about that. So I am going to save that. So now I have 4 snakies total so far on day 1. I'm gonna hop onto the Patreon Zoom with the Refined Vibes girlies, just grind out some things, see how much I can get done. I might make some of the little frogs again as well, just to give myself a little bit of a break from the snakes, because doing like small rounds like that again and again gets a little difficult, especially when it gets longer than like my torso, because I have a really short torso and it like sits in my lap, so I have to like hold it out away from me so I can spin it to work around it more efficiently. So it kind of makes your hands cramp up because you're like trying to hold it up and spin it at the same time sometimes. So I'm excited to make some more of those little frogs as well though, and add the stuff on them. I did add the face to this little guy though, and look at him. This is so cute. And it's, like I said, it's a free pattern on Instagram, Fruity Frogs. This was my first time making them. I think his little feet are like slightly offset, so I need to watch for that the next time I make him really quickly. And I'll keep an eye on that as well. But I'm very excited about these. I think I'm gonna make him into a blueberry, and then I want to make some strawberry ones because I love strawberry things. I want to make some orange ones with my Parfait Chunky and some strawberry ones with my Parfait Chunky as well, kind of like the turtles that I had the idea for. So I'm excited to see what I get done tonight. I might do a time lapse while I'm on the live and talking. So if I'm staring over here, this is where my computer's at now, guys. So you're gonna really get to know this side of my face over here, okay? So I can't wait to show you guys some more things that I'm gonna be working on in just a moment, and we'll see what else I get done for today. Hi guys, so after Zoom, I ended up making 2 more snakes for this evening. This is also Sweet Snuggles, of course. It is this cool variegated yarn. If it'll focus, please focus. And then this light blue color together. I only have a little tiny bit more left of this, and then I have another skein. But I'm trying to like focus on the little cakes and come up with like new patterns or color combos and stuff for that, because I think it's gonna help me stay motivated to make more snakes this week. But I believe that makes it 6 total now. 6 total snakes in one day. So today I did have off, so I have more time today than I will the rest of the week. So I'm anticipating that this will be the most snakes that I get done in a day. But we will see, because I also have like vacation and stuff later this week since it's the 4th of July week. So we will see how much I get done this week. I'm very excited that I got 2 more of those done. I was watching Crochet by Jenna's cat video because I love Annie Carraway's loaf cat pattern. If you know me, you know I love it. And so I was watching her video and seeing all the color combos that she was creating and stuff. So that was really cute to watch while I was crocheting, and it kept me inspired. So between Zoom, oh, I also made 1 more small out of the darker blue Sweet Snuggles, I made another frog in the same color. So like I said, I'm trying to like switch back and forth a little bit to help me stay on track and stay a little bit motivated through this process. So we will see tomorrow how much I can get done and how much happens. So hi guys, it is the next day. I got these two snakes done last night, which I'm pretty sure I already showed you those two. I went ahead and grabbed new colors for tonight. I grabbed this corally color and this orangey color. This orangey one actually has these corally spots on it that match this pretty perfectly. So I'm excited to use these two tonight. I think they'll make a good little combo, a good little mix. I think I'm gonna do a solid one in the orange, and then I'll do one that has stripes mixed with these. And then I think I might go ahead and make like a little frog again, like I've been talking about, with this solid color while I have it out to be productive, okay? I believe we're up to 6 snakes total, and I picked orange because I realized last night, well, I'm like shaking my camera like crazy, but I realized last night that I picked blue and I ended up eating Chips Ahoy cookies, and so I solely picked the orange colors because I ate some Reese's ice cream, which is obviously orange, and so I was like, I did blue last night and ate a blue snack last night, so let's do orange and make some orange snakes tonight. So I'm very excited about that, and I might mix the orange and this blue together because I have just a little bit of it left, so we will see. I've got a couple colors out to work with, so yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into it for tonight. So it's the next day. I've gotten very distracted, but for good reasons. So I think this video is actually gonna end up being how much inventory can I make in a week and just a market prep video, because I got super inspired by the snakes. Obviously, I made quite a few snakes already, which is good because I needed to mark some of those off my list anyways, but I got inspired to make a new pattern. So I got really inspired the other night because I wanted to make a possum, and I saw this cute little like cartoon drawing of one, and I thought that I could make a possum. He needs some improvements, okay, I know, but it was just like a quick little trying to make something kind of thing, and I got inspired by him. So I made this little possum guy, and he kind of looks more like a squirrel. I know. He almost needs like a flatter head and like more of a point than like a whole snout area, if that makes sense. So just increases like right here to like make it more pointy here, and like eye shape it just a little bit. Like even if I just pulled in here, I think he would look so much more like a possum just like that. So I am gonna be revising this guy and maybe making a pattern out of him, but he's so cute. Look at his little legs. I like his little leggy legs and his little tail. He is a no-sew little possum guy, but he's a good size. So like animals this size that are no-sewed for me is such a win. And I really like making patterns that are no-sew. Like I don't mind to sew, but for market prep reasons and for how much time I really have to dedicate to this, I really need to like make patterns that are no-sew or very, very low sew. So I made this guy. I'm gonna put him off to the side for now because then I got inspired by another animal and I am obsessed. Are you guys ready? Okay. I'm gonna walk you through all of them because I ended up making 3 of these guys. Let me make sure this is the final one. Okay, this one, actually, I think it's this guy. I think he's the final one because I took out Rose. Yes, he's the final one. Okay, so this is the first one I made. I made a little whale shark. I thought he was so cute with his little mouth. It just divots in just a little bit, nothing crazy or anything, but he's so cute. He's a little weird and a little wonky because I was just like trial running this and trying it for the first time. So he's like a little weirdly shaped, but he's so cute. Like his little spots on the top that you just sew on. He is, again, no sew. You sew everything and then you go back and you surface crochet the tiny little fin on the top, which is not a big deal at all for me. So he's so stinking cute. And then I made another one. I was like, I want to make him a little bit longer. I think it'll help with the body shape and stuff. So I made one that was a little bit bigger. So here's the first one and here's the second one. He's chonkier, but then I ended up really liking the chonkiness of this one. And I think this one had too many rows between like the eyes and the fins here. I think there was too many rows with the white. So I took out some rows after further examination, and I edited where the little fins go a little bit more. So we were getting closer, and then I ended up with this guy. So he's a good, like, happy medium between the two, between the first one and the second one. He is just so stinking adorable. Look at his little mouth, his little spots on the top. So I am going to be putting out a tester call, if I haven't already by the time you see this video. Hopefully I already put it out, but a tester call for this guy, and then I will release him very soon. I'm hoping to make a shark, like a regular shark, out of this pattern as well. So I think that's what I'm gonna sit down and try to design up really fast, because I think it would be a quick mod to make like a whale shark and a regular shark in a pattern bundle for you guys, because this guy was so easy to make, so market prep friendly. And again, all you did was surface crochet on little fins on the top for him, and then he's done, and you embroider the spots on him as well. But he's just so stinking cute. I love him so much. Again, this is subject to change, okay? It is subject to change between now and then, but we will see. I think he would be so cute. In some other colors as well. I have a gray picked out. I want to try to make him in gray, and then I have a navy color I think he would be really pretty in too. So I'm very excited. So here's the, again, the first one, the second one, and then our final third one here. A good, like I said, literally it's a happy medium between the two and the sizes and everything. I kind of want to put glitter eyes on him too and see how I like him. They all took a little extra time since I was creating this pattern, but I'm thinking 20 would be a good price for these guys. But I need to sit down. I've got the pattern all written up. I want to run through it again and make sure that it all makes sense and everything before I try to type it up into a pattern to share with people. I want to make sure that it lines up, everything's good. I need to try him in some other yarn types first as well before I share him with anybody. Mama Soul is on it. She has the pattern in hand, and I think is also going to be trying it as well. So I'm very excited for this little guy. I'm going to go ahead and try to make him, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to make him into a shark first really quickly, because I'm very excited about that. And I decided this week, with everything else going on in my life, I'm just gonna do things that make me happy, and it would really make me happy to turn him into a cute little shark real quick. And so I think that's gonna be what I work on right now. I'm sorry, I know I said that this is gonna be a how many snakes can I make in a week video, and we already made like 6, which is already really good for me. Usually I make like 2 or 3 and I'm like, I never want to make one again, but we already got 6, which is, like I said, really good. There's still obviously quite a few more colors in this little bin right here that I really want to use, so maybe later in the week or this weekend I'll pick it back up and see if I can make at least 10 snakes. Would be a good goal to have for now. But like I said, I want to do what inspires me, and so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to switch over to that. I have everything written up. I'm very excited about it. It should be a really quick fix, a really quick change in order to fix him into a shark though. So we'll see. Hopefully I can give you an update and do a little time-lapse here of me working on him. I also, just so you know, I got some new glitter eyes. Mama Soul was selling these. I know where she orders them from, and so I got some of these as well. I got some 23s, I think that's what these are, 23s in this little starry pack, which I think the stars are so cute. There's all different kinds of colors in here. I got all the multi-packs that she had, not all of them, but most of them. And then 23s and some solid color multi-packs. All kinds of cute colors in there. I'm really excited. There's a really pretty light blue color. And then I got some 28s, which I don't use very often, but I think would be really cute on some like bigger cows and bigger animals coming up for our next markets that I need to prep for the fall time. Yeah, there's some really cute colors in here. This yellow on the top, I'm really excited about the yellow. I really want to do like a lemonade themed thing. So I think these, this little shark pattern will be absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to work on the next one. I also got some stitch markers as well. Let me grab those. I moved all of my office stuff. It's been hard to keep track of everything, okay? But I also got some really cute stitch markers that are glittery, because I love all things glitter and yellow and retro-y colored, obviously, because it's like my whole brand basically. But I got these really, really cute stitch markers from Cat's Crafty Crochet, is that right? Yes. Crafty Crochet Corner. It's such a mouthful. I feel like I always say it wrong, but yes, Cat's Crafty Crochet Corner. She is one of our Discord members over here. We love Cat so much. She has some really cute stitch markers on her shop and everything. You guys should definitely go check her out. I got some free stickers and stuff as well from her, so I'm very excited about that. I'm really excited about the little daisy, the small ones too, that are just like gold on the back. Oh, I dropped it. I'm really excited about these. I'm excited about all of them, but this one's really, really cute. And it's lighter than the other ones, and I really like really light, really cute stitch markers. So I'm gonna be using that one while I work on this shark as well. So stick with me. I think we should do a classic gray one first. I have this color picked out to try it with. I think I'm gonna try no white on the bottom to eliminate some color changes and stuff, since the whale shark does have quite a few color changes, but the it's not nothing hard or nothing crazy or anything, but I do want to try to make one without color changes to make it even more market prep friendly. So I think that's what I'm going to try on this shark as I get started. I'm using burnout for all of those whale sharks. We're burnout with 16mm eyes, and I personally use a 6mm hook for burnout. It's been a minute since I had crocheted. I'd been kind of out of it and moving everything and all this stuff going on, so it had been a while since I crocheted, and I was only like grabbing Sweet Snuggles and bringing it to the couch and working on little things. And so it'd been a while since I used some of my burnout, and I started a project and I was like, oh my gosh, my tension's terrible. Like, it was awful. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I think I need to like switch my hook size even. Like, I was literally contemplating going down to like a 5 instead of a 6 because my tension was crazy off. But after doing a couple of littler projects, I adjusted it and I fixed it, I think. So I'm back to a 6 at least for now. So a 6 with a burnout blanket and 16mm eyes. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and yapping away at you guys and start on the shark, so you guys will get to see the time lapse. And I am currently watching Suits on Netflix. So if I'm zoned in, it's a really dramatic soap opera kind of show. So okay, I genuinely can't decide which one I like better. Okay, so the blue or the gray. Look, they're so stinking cute. These guys are so stinking cute. I timed myself and I was answering messages from my mom because she was asking questions about my chicken scratch, okay? And she's gonna work on this pattern. So, and I got a little zoned into my show, as you just saw, because I recorded everything for once. Go me. But it took just under an hour to make one. So I'm thinking $20, like I mentioned, would be absolutely perfect for this market make. You saw how easy it was. There's no sewing, just the surface crochet on the top. And then I personally really like to embroider the little details on right after. And so I think that the little dots on top are so quick and easy. It takes like no time at all. And it's much easier than changing colors for those random stitches and stuff. So look how cute though. I have so many ideas for this body type. and I cannot wait to show you guys more. But yes, I'm very excited about these. I cannot wait. I officially have 4 of them now. I went ahead and made just another whale shark in the gray color, but I really think I need to make a regular shark in just the gray color really quickly. I think it'll be really easy, like I mentioned. So I'm going to try that very fast and see where it gets me. I've got some plans this evening as well, so I might not get to finish it. So I'll just be back whenever I get that done, hopefully here soon. And yeah, so I'm very excited about it. And again, I can't decide which one I like better. They're so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so proud about this one. I cannot wait to share this pattern with you guys. If you join my Discord server, or I'm sorry, if you join my channel here as a member on tier 3 as a Sparkle member, you will get immediate access as long as your YouTube is linked with your Discord. You get immediate access to our Discord server and everything, which already has my Tice the Turtle and my Stella, the Sleepy Dragon pattern in there as well. And we'll have this whale shark pattern whenever it's done, and the regular shark pattern as well whenever it's done as well. They get to see previews of this. They've already seen it for a little while now, by the time this video comes out and all that. But if you want to join there too, feel free, and you can get some more behind the scenes stuff about all this pattern making, and get exclusive looks on what I'm working on as well. So all up to you if you want to join. If not, I totally get it. If you do join, there is a video on one of my playlists that says how to connect your YouTube to your Discord, and it walks you through the process, how to connect the 2 accounts in your settings too. That way you're automatically enrolled in the Old Soul Factory Discord as well, because some people have had problems with that, I believe. So I just went ahead and made a playlist and added a helpful video on there for you guys as well. So if you have any questions, let me know about that, or DM me on Instagram if you have problems with it. But yeah, I'm so excited about these. Yay! Okay, time to make a regular shark one. I will be back whenever I get that done, whether it's tonight or whether it's tomorrow. So as you saw, I went ahead and I made a whale shark in the gray color, and it's so stinking cute. Look at him. I can't decide if I like him better in the gray or the blue, but he's still very, very cute. And then I made a regular shark now. And he kind of looks like the goldfish crackers, you know? He's kind of giving that shape a little bit, but he's so cute too. I added a little bit of blush since he was all one solid color. He looked a little weird to me for some reason, so I thought he needed just a little something extra. So I added just a little bit of blush to him. He's so cute though. I even think this could be a 3-in-1 pattern, because we're brainstorming here. And I think I could turn this into a dolphin really quickly too as well. But I'm trying to decide what color to use. But I'm thinking like I don't want to use blue again or gray again, because I want them to be 3 different colors for like the little picture on the front of it, you know? So I'm thinking maybe purple, or I have like the Cayman blue, like blue down here, right there. I have the blue color. I have the frosted blue, that would be cute, and then the teal color. But when I think of like a dolphin in like a cartoon form, I think of like blue, you know? So I'm thinking maybe we try him in that color. Let's do that. Let's do the Cayman blue. And then I'm already getting ready to order another skein of this gray, because it was brand spanking new until I used it for these 2 guys and the possum pattern. And if I'm going to work on that too, I'm going to need more gray. My white was also almost brand new, and it's in shreds. Like it needs to be caked because it's collapsed. This is my favorite pink ever from Bernat, and I can't remember the color of it. Maybe coral pink, maybe. But I have a lighter version of it, but it's just not the same. This is like actual like baby pink, you know? It's like pink. So like bubblegum pink. So I want to order that one again. So I need gray, I need white, I need the pink again. I'm thinking this baby blue was brand new when I got it, and I just bought this in one of my last hauls, and I am loving it, and the idea of using this for a bunch of other projects. So I really think I might need to order another one of this one. But also at the same time, I'm really trying to like get rid of my yarn stash first, you know? So Ooh, speaking of my yarn stash, I just looked over and I saw my cakes over here. I have some really pretty ombre cakes that would be perfect for this kind of project, to kind of ombre down, like the perfect phasing for a dolphin. Ooh, I'm gonna check and see what colors I have there. I do have a purple, and I know I have like a tealy blue, aquamarine, and I have the electric blue one that might be perfect for this dolphin too. So maybe I'll get that out and try it to make a dolphin out of it really quick. But definitely need to order a little bit of the basic colors of yarn because I know that I don't have extras of those. So I guess that's an excuse to buy more yarn. Okay, let me pick out a color really quickly and I'll be right back. Like I said, I thought I had the electric blue, and I do. It doesn't even show how bright and like literally electric blue this is on camera. Like, it is bright, bright, stinking blue. I am excited for this. So I'm going to maybe try to make a dolphin, and I think I want to modify the whale shark now to where it doesn't have the white on the bottom. I think it's easier if the white's not on the bottom to like line up the eyes and the fins and everything, because I know sometimes when people color change, it kind of starts going diagonal, and you can kind of see that. I mean, it just worked straight up, but my rows just tend to get diagonal after a little bit. Same thing, I love that they can just sit like this. Same thing on this side a little bit, it just goes diagonal, and something's just throwing me off about that, because then it looks like it's off and uneven, but it's not. So I think I might try that, where it's just the row around the mouth and then the rest is like gray. I think that would be really cute. I also really want to make like a big largemouth bass out of this, so you can like just hold them. They'd be like little fishies, and then you could like hang them on your display. Oh my god, that would be so cute. I know in this area, like with all the hunters and fishers and countrymen around here, I feel like that would sell like super well too. Ooh, so many. This isn't even what this video was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be all about the snakes, and here we are, like literally pattern designing. I literally love this so much. Okay, I'm going to work and see if I can try to make a dolphin out of this. I think it'll be very cute. We'll see where we get. And then yeah, then tomorrow I think my hands need a break because I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've made 5 of my ocean plushies, and I still made some snakes and some other little things here and there. So my hands are getting very sore, especially after like not crocheting for so long, and now I'm jumping right back into the deep end. So I probably need to take some time to type up the pattern or take some pictures tomorrow. I would say organize my yarn, but hey, my yarn stash has never looked better. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can make a dolphin so we can make this a 3 pattern pack for you guys. I know you'll see this late, but if you have any good idea names for the shark, the whale shark, and a dolphin, let me know. I feel like there's some really cute names out there for these though. So I started making the dolphin, and it turned out to be a different animal throughout this process. I think it looks adorable, and I think it kind of looks like a dolphin, but it definitely looks like this more. Okay, so obviously we have our whale shark, right? Cutie pie. We have the shark, right? And then we have a swordfish. I think he's very cute. Okay. I feel like the swordfish has like an extra fin or something down here if I look up pictures though, so maybe I need to surface crochet another fin on the bottom. But I can tell you 100% for certain I am exhausted and I am ready to go to bed. So the color didn't change at all on this guy. I'll try again tomorrow. I only used this much. I love that you can see through it. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I have plenty of time tomorrow since I have tomorrow off because tomorrow's the 4th of July. Happy 4th to everybody. And well, I guess it'll be late 4th technically, but I'm very excited to try all of these again tomorrow because I'm just stocking up on these animals and market prepping these like crazy. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 which means I have $120 worth of inventory already if I'm still gonna price these at $20 each, which is amazing. So I'm very proud of myself and how much I have accomplished in the last 2 days. My hands are hurting. I'm gonna ice them, I'm gonna stretch them, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning and make a great breakfast, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it's the next day. I have already picked out my next color to try something with today. I think after looking back at the Swordfish, which was the last one that we just created, that I think the nose needs to be a little bit skinnier and just like 1, maybe 2 rows longer. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna edit that part of that pattern and then rework it really quickly and try it in the navy color. I did do some stuff already today though around my house. My plants fell in the middle of the night last night, scared the bejesus out of me at like 3 in the morning. I thought I was getting robbed, but guess what, we didn't. So I checked and I had to repot some things, cut up some things, and propagate a couple things and whatnot. Just little stuff, nothing crazy. And then I made a great lunch, and now here we are leading into the evening. We got the house cleaned up in order. We did some organizing. Like I said, we redid the plants and we cleaned up, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, so now we're here. I'm going to try the Swordfish again really quickly and edit that a little bit while I drink my Dr. Pepper and live the good life. So I'll be back here with you guys once it is done. Update for you guys, I worked on my Swordfish. I like him a lot better than I did the first one. And if you can't hear in the background, today is officially the 4th of July and it is dark outside. So there is all kinds of fireworks happening outside. Unfortunately, there was some I could see out here a little bit ago, but I think that they might be done already. But I've got a window open on this side that I can see some fireworks out of, and a window behind me that I can see some out of. I am not fond of loud noises though, so it's kind of freaking me out, the whole ordeal is, but we're hanging in there, okay? So I'm going to go give my hands a little bit of a break because I have been grinding these crochet patterns. I mean absolutely grinding these patterns, okay? It's been absolute chaos over here trying to get these all done. I want to release them at the same time in a bundle and together and separately. So if there's just one that you like, you can just get that one, or you can get all of them for a good deal. So I really need to type all of these up and get ready for a tester call. So I think I'm going to go type up at least the tester call and go ahead and post that. And then I will work on typing up the actual pattern. I'm thinking, today's Thursday, I'm thinking giving it 24 hours for the tester call, but we will see. Maybe I'll do 48 hours though. I like that idea too. So I'm going to go work on that and give my hands a break. Like I mentioned, I need to cook some dinner. It is like almost 9 o'clock, but I didn't eat dinner yet and I just realized that, so I really need to go ahead and eat. I've got some leftover pancakes and I might just fry up some eggs real quick. That sounds really good right now. So I'm gonna go work on this and type some stuff up and see where we get, but this might be the last actual crochet thing for tonight. Otherwise, I just watched my mom's new video while I was finishing this guy up, and this took forever because I got really into it. It was really sweet. If you don't follow my mom over here, you should go follow her. Her channel is Stacy Makes, Stacy with no E, okay? And go follow her, go watch her videos. She's such a sweet, amazing human, and she gives me shout outs, so I've got to give her some shout outs too, okay? So go check her out if you haven't already too. She also has an Etsy store with a lot of patterns already released. I know that people really like her new Pepper the Skunk pattern, and I think Pepper's such a cute name too. But yeah, go check her out, and I'm gonna go type up some things, and maybe you'll see a tester call soon. Well, I guess it'll be Tuesday by the time this uploads, but yeah, so I'm gonna get that ready. guys, I'm back again today. As you just saw today, I have been on the road. So I went to Joann's. I got some new yarns. I'm going to show you that. I've got my happy hat on, as I like to call it. If you've maybe seen that in one of my past videos, I got to make it at like a hat bar, and it's so stinking cute. It's so fun. I love it so much. But I got to spend the whole day with my sister. We went out, we ate, we thrift shopped. I got some really cute thrifted dresses and stuff. She got a really cute pink Coach purse on a great deal, and I went ahead and got it for her because she's my sissy and I love her so much. And then I got a bunch of yarns, and I got a little bit of an Amazon haul as well to show you guys of a couple things I have in mind for some new projects. So I'm going to start with the Amazon package because I haven't opened it yet. This is awesome. So I bought some 24mm eyes. I bought some bigger black safety eyes because the biggest ones I have right now are just 16s, and I wanted some black ones for like the cartoonish look of some of my animals without using my really good glitter eyes that I really do like to use. So like if I can't find a glitter eye that matches the project I'm working on, I plan on using these. So these are 24s. They are, if my camera will focus, they're pretty dang big. I mean, they're like maybe like a little bit bigger than a quarter probably sized. I haven't ordered safety eyes this big. Like I said, well, I have in glitter eyes, but not in the black ones. The biggest ones I usually use are 16s, and this is like definitely heftier. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to try that on my new animals that I just put out the tester call for as well, which is also going really well. I bought this really cute, it's like a little sun decal, and I think I'm gonna put it next to the door, like pointed this way, because it's like a half circle and then the lines come out. I think it'll be the perfect addition. I realized once I had my door closing while filming that it looked really weird, like just really blank back here. So I think this will be super cute to put up on the wall and match my whole theme and my aesthetic and everything. So I'm really excited about this. It matches my logo perfectly. I mean, I like color matched it, and it's like literally so close to the same Pantone color that my logo is. So that's really exciting too. So I'm gonna put this up sometime soon, hopefully in the next couple videos. Hopefully you'll see it up, as long as I remembered that I got it in. And then I bought some really hefty safety eyes. These ones are 40mm. I mean, that's literally double the size of the other ones. These things are massive. I don't think I realized how big 40mm were, and I was so mad while I was making stuff because I could not, where's my scissors? I could not, I didn't think that my safety eyes were big enough on my animals, and I was like, I really just need like a really big set of eyes. And I'm working on a possum that I think would look really cute, but he needs like really big solid black eyes. I think that's what's gonna fix that pattern. So I am trying something out. We're gonna use these huge safety eyes, and it's like so much work just to open it. Holy crap. Holy cow, this eye is huge. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at that. That thing is massive. Oh my god. Could you imagine like this shark with like this that looks so silly. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I think for, oh my gosh, I'm dropping whale sharks. I'm such a mess. Okay, but I think for the possum, I think he would be really cute still with these giant safety eyes. Okay, it's just an idea. I have some other animals in mind too if it doesn't work out, and some other big projects that I could try these for, but I just ordered these off Amazon. They're from, let's see, it's the same company I order all my other ones through on Amazon. It's TOAOB is like the company. I do not know how to say that, but some huge black safety eyes, which will be really handy for upcoming projects. And then I showed you guys, I got some new glitter eyes from my mama as well. Those are over here too. And then, like I said, let's get into the actual yarn haul of it all. So I went in there originally trying to find a couple burnout colors that I was low on, especially after making all of these after making all these sea creatures, I decided that I needed another gray. This is the lighter version of the gray. I think before I used pale gray, and this one is seagull gray, but it's just a very light, very like, it's not warm, it's not cool, it's a very neutral gray color. I think this will be really cute for the sharks and stuff as well. So I got that to try it out. And then while I was there, as you saw in the clips, Big Twist Plush was having like a big sale and had new colors that I hadn't seen in my store at least before. I know probably about, I don't know, it's probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I saw these colors on their website, but I hadn't seen them in store yet, and I hadn't seen anybody actually get them in hand. So to me, I'm gonna say that they're new colors, even though they may or may not be, okay? But online, I tried to order multiple times. They were out of stock every single time I looked at them. So I'm gonna say that they're new colors, but you can correct me on that if I'm wrong, okay? So what we have is this really cute light blue color. This one is pastel blue. I feel like maybe I've seen this one before, but I wasn't sure. And again, I already have Big Twist white down here, and I thought this would be the perfect color to go with this. As I've talked about in past videos, I think Big Twist Plush is a really, really, really good solid color compared to the Dreamland yarns. Like the size of them and how they work up, for me at least, they work really well together. So if I make turtles in like the Dreamland colors, like the Galaxy one is the one I have in mind for this one, this would go really well for just the solid color part of the body, and then those are really, really great for the shells. So that's why I really like these yarns right now, at least. So I think this will be super cute. And if not, then I have white and I have blue to make these sea animals in a different size of yarn, because I like to try them in multiple yarn sizes. That way I'll have those for my testers to reference as well. I make sure everything still works up the same in different weights. Even though technically this and Burnout are the same weight, it's definitely thicker for me. So I'm excited about this one. It's just literally just the prettiest little pale blue color. And then I got this coral color, which I also, like I said, haven't seen this one in stores yet. This one is called literally Coral, which is perfect for this. I can't get a good coral color in the Burnout. I have the pink petals, is that what it's called? I think like the marbly variegated one down here, and then I have the darker coral. I can't reach it, but it's like right here. I have the darker coral as well, but again, it's just too dark, I think, to go with it. I think this would be really cute. I can mix Burnout and Big Twist Plush as long as I'm not using them, like changing them within the same round or anything. Like if I do the body and all of this and then just the shell and Burnout, since it's like a different section, it works up the same for me. Sometimes I size up a half hook to use them together, as long as my tension's still pretty good, then I can get away with that too. So I'm excited about this corally color. I also have another pattern idea already in mind for this one as well, but I will not spoil that yet for you guys. Then we have the neon colors that I found. And when I say these are neon, I mean these are literally neon. They're like the new Big Twist like rave collection that they just came out with. These are like literally the same colors, like the same pigments. This is Electric Tangerine, and like I said, this is one of the ones I saw on the website, but I hadn't been able to get it in person, and you can literally tell. I mean, it's literally glowing in my room right now, but this orange color is awesome. I cannot find a good Burnout orange color either. Like all of the Burnout brights tend to be rough, at least in my store, and I literally checked today before I bought this version of it. And so I'm very excited about this. I also have another pattern idea in mind. Whoa, sorry, I hit my desk. In mind for this color too. So I'm very excited about that. This one I have no idea what I'm gonna make, but it was just too good to pass up. This is another one of their neon colors. I think it's called Electric Yellow. Yep, it is. And the label's a little smashed up because he got put into the bottom of the yarn bag. The yarn bag got thrown around a little bit today, but this is the Electric Yellow. It's literally like highlighter yellow, as you can tell. I mean, like, my hat is like bright pink, and this is like still neon compared to it. Even like the posh colors back here, these are still definitely brighter, which is like so cool. I mean, you can just, it's literally glowing. It's like literally turning my face yellow when I put it next to my face. That's so crazy. So I'm excited about that one. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I got one idea at least. And then we have the electric pink color. I love this color so much. I'm very excited about this one in particular because I had checked their website the last time I was there for my birthday, and my grandma helped me pick out a bunch of yarns and stuff. I talked about that in a past vlog. But I got the Dreamland, what's it called? It's the purpley navy one that has all the neon colors like wound into it. It's a really, really cute Dreamland colorway. But I needed a solid color to go with it. I ended up getting the white to try to match that, but it just didn't have the same effect. But this bright, bright pink, I think will do the trick for this. So I'm very excited about that. And then worst case scenario, I was like, if I don't know what to use any of these for, I can at least use them with this. So I went ahead and got the variegated version of this. It is called Neon Rainbow Variegated, which is very fitting as well. And it's literally just all of those colors plus like an electric blue color and the white in there with it. It is very, very pretty. I'm excited to see how this works up. It looks like every couple stitches should be in that colorway. It looks like every about 5 inches 5 or 6 inches it changes colors in this skein. So I'm excited to see how this works up too. I think some turtles with like this color combo would be really cute. I've got some other sea creatures in mind as well for this. Turtles, as always, are the perfect project for these variegated yarns and stuff, and kind of my go-to. But I'm very excited about all of these. So we did get all of that. I had let me just pull up my receipt. I did have a gift card for my sister as well, and a coupon, and total it ended up being $34.50 for all of this yarn that I just showed you, which is 7 skeins total. Yep, 7 skeins total. Between the doorbusters and everything and the sale that I showed you, I did get all of these, and I saved a total of, where is it? $33 today. So that's like crazy insane to me. I always save my receipts too so I can scan them for extra points, and it has a coupon code at the bottom. So I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to put these on my shelf. I think I've told myself that I'm going to keep these in the bag off to the side until I can use up some more of the stuff that's in these 2 bins. That's mostly like my burnout colors, my Dreamlands, let's see, my Posh colors. That's mostly where it needs to go, is that very last bin back there. On the bottom, that's where my other plush yarns are. So I want to try to keep them together. So if I'm going to keep them together, then I got to use some yarns. So like I said, I have projects in mind for all of these though. I am excited for them. And hopefully you guys can see them too. If you have any suggestions on what to use that neon yarn though for, let me know, because I know that Premier had released a neon collection, so I'm going to try to look back and see what everybody made with those to try to get some inspiration for those colors. And then, like I said, I already have a few things in mind, which I'm already excited about, and new pattern inspo already. Like, we're flowing this week. It's fantastic. So with that in mind, like I said, I'm giving my hands a break. I can tell that they're hurting, particularly at the bottom, like the base of my thumb down here. It's really hurting. I popped my thumbs earlier trying to help with the pain, and they're still in pain. So I've been doing stretches throughout the day. Like literally every time we went into a store and we got back into the car, I was like over here like this and like doing wrist twirls. My sister's like, you're so weird. And I'm like, I promise it'll help me later, okay? So we have new yarns, new inspiration, really excited about all of that stuff. I'm going to work up a couple more things tonight. I think I want to make one more big adjustment to the whale shark pattern, even though I know I had a tester call. I think I'm going to change 2 rows in it to help make it quicker even, because it's the one that takes longest right now. And then I'm going to make another regular shark, and I need to make another swordfish, so I can at least have one perfect one and one more perfect one ran through the whole pattern perfectly, to take sample pictures and product pictures for, and the detail pictures for the assembly page and everything. So even though I have like 6 whale sharks, I still need one more, because I always make one more to make that perfect, like the perfect pattern pictures in the perfect colors that I really, really, really enjoy. So without further ado, I'm probably going to log off for tonight, and I will be back on in a little bit. And I guess it'll be tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day, and as you know, we have accomplished a lot this week. And I'm sorry, my hair is a mess. The humidity here and the heat is getting to it. It's a little crazy right now, but I don't know. It's making me kind of want some like little curtain bangs to go with like the grungy 90s look in the band tee. I think it's really cute, but it's a little frizzy, so ignore that. But I am getting ready to go over to my parents' house. I'm gonna hop over there and chill and crochet with my mom. I have a lot of pattern stuff to still work on and figure out. I know that tomorrow, Sunday, I'm taking my testers and I'm sending out my, what's it called? Tomorrow I am picking my testers and sending out my pattern. That's the word I was looking for. I'm sending out my pattern for all 3 patterns. And I've got my testers. I think I've pretty much picked them out already, so we're good to go on that. But I have made so many of these animals, just like working on them, fixing them up, testing them out, testing them in separate colors. Like, there is literally so many. Like, I've gotten so much done this week. This right here, this is crazy for me. Like, I'm never this locked in. Which, granted, I did have more time this week since we had more vacation time this week and everything. But, I mean, honestly, this is so many little animals. So, I'm very excited about all of these guys. Like I said, I did get that new yarn, so I'm, like, putting it off to the side until I can work through what I already have right now. But I think I'm going to go to my mom's house, my parents' house. I don't know why I call it just my mom's house, but I'm hanging out with my mom at my parents' house. I think I'm gonna try these patterns and maybe like one more color each for some final pictures and stuff. I know I said that yesterday. I probably shouldn't have moved that last whale shark, so I knew which one was the new one. I think it's this guy. Nope, it's not that guy. Okay, I'll dig through them and figure it out in a second, because that one will be my final one. I still have to make a final swordfish, and I want to make a final shark, even though those 2 were really easy after I had the first base of the pattern laid out and everything. I want to try to make them one more time just in case anything's different, or I read through the pattern and something's in my notes versus in theirs different or something. So I will be working on that. So I'm going to pack a yarn bag really quickly. Without further ado, I'm going to head over there, and I will see you guys tonight probably for an update, hopefully. I just need a large half-cut sweet tea with light ice, please. Yeah. Thank you. We've got our sweet tea and our Java sock. Hi friends, it is the end of the week. I'm gonna do a recap on what I got done and give you the rundown of everything that I completed for this week. I got a lot more done than I thought I was going to, even though this video did take a turn from like just snakes to like literally everything. But whenever I feel inspired to do something, I'm going to make what I want to make at the end of the day, because it's still inventory. It's still stuff that needed to be done anyways. Like, I still needed inventory for my next markets, you know? So I just love doing whatever I feel inspired to do. And that ended up being the whole pattern pack thing, the Ocean Chums pattern pack, which is already in testing on my Instagram and everything. And by the 12th, it will be released in my Etsy store. And the link is down below if you want to follow my shop so you'll know when it drops. And my YouTube members on the Sparkle level that are also in the Discord because of that will get a free link and free access to any of my patterns, including these. So I will be dropping those in there as soon as the pattern is ready, so maybe even a little bit before the 12th. So if you're interested in that, you can go check that out too as well on my channel here. But I'm gonna do a little recap, and we're gonna total everything up and see how much I made for this week. Usually I make like less than $150 in a week, but I can guarantee you I've already went over that since I had to make so many rounds of patterns and stuff for this test stuff. So I did get a lot done. The only thing is like sometimes whenever you test something or you do a first round on it, it's really not that great and you can't really sell it, or you should just frog it and make a new one or whatever. I think all of them turned out pretty cute. Even the one item I will show you in a second is a little sketchy, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell him because I already know what he is and you can tell what he is still. So without further ado, I'm gonna hop right into it. I obviously started the week out with snakes, so I'm going to total up the snakes first. So we have this blue one, super cute one. I'm going to lay them across my desk without getting my pin on them. Then we have number 2, cutesy. While I had those colors out, I went ahead and made another one in this same color combo. Very cute. I think I put an extra row on his head because his nose looks really long. Then we have the pinky purpley one, the girly girl one, very cute. Somebody had commented, I had asked on a poll on my Instagram what colors I should do next, and somebody had commented pink and purple, so I went ahead and did that one too while I was there. I did this one earlier in the week without realizing it. I went ahead and made another one that's like literally exactly the same colors, just an extra stripe and a little bit longer. So we have these guys. And then we do have this pink one with the dark pink variegated on it as well. So without further ado, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snakes. I'm gonna write that down, 7 snakes. Those are 12 each, because as I have mentioned in my previous video, I am upping the price of my snakes because I realize it takes a little bit longer now, and with everything time-wise and everything that goes into them, it only is fair that they get increased a little bit more. So that is $84 total in snakes. There's like, it's so weird holding them all like this. They feel like, oh, that's what they're like. They're like those balloons that you inflate and you tie into like balloon animals and things. That's what it feels like. So weird. I've never made like this many snakes in a week, I don't think, so this is super weird. The next thing we obviously worked on throughout the week were these 2 little froggies. I forgot to put the eyes on this one as I was working on him because I was really focused on like getting to this part. So I just embroidered some quick eyes on him. So he is baby safe though, so that's an option too if you were interested in making this guy. He was a free pattern, the Fruity Frogs on Instagram. I talked about who the creator was already on these. I'm going to probably put these in my $5 bin, I think, for these 2. So 2 froggies, that's just going to be $10 since they will be $5 each. So we're already almost at 100. And then the ocean animals, but before we get to that, we did have the possum, as I had mentioned. I will be working on this or turning them into something else or abandoning the project altogether if I don't feel inspired to go back to it. But yeah, we do have this little possum guy. He's pretty dang cute. I think if I did him again, he again needs to be more pointy on the nose and maybe like 1 less row, so he's like a little more condensed like this. And then I think the idea will come across a lot more possum-y, I guess is what you could say. I was trying to avoid like sewing on a nose or anything, but I think if I made it more pointy and made like the nose a little bit bigger or thicker, then I feel like that would be fine. He did take me about, with everything, it took me about an hour, I think, to make him total. I'm probably gonna go ahead and sell him for, he doesn't have glitter eyes either. I'm probably gonna go ahead and sell him for 15 just because he was a first round make. And he doesn't have glitter eyes or anything super fancy on him, so I'm just gonna do 15 on him, even though, like I said, it did take me an hour, but I'm afraid because he is a little on the weird side that he might not sell otherwise, so I'm just gonna mark him as 15. And then all of my ocean friends, all the Ocean Chums, take an hour each approximately to make. This is Splash, the great whale shark. He's so cute. I ended up making another one. That's what I worked on at my mom's house, and I made another one while I was there. Actually, I made this one because his fin's a little bit more pointy. Can you tell? So I made his fin a little bit more pointy and reflected that in the pattern as well, but he's super cute. Very goldfish shaped, I believe. So we got 2 sharks. They are going to be for 20 each. All of these take about an hour to make, and like I've talked about in previous videos for my pricing, I usually just charge $20 for the hour, because that includes like my pattern costs, or not my pattern cost, my yarn cost, my stuffing cost, my eye cost, and everything usually is like $20 on the dot is what it pretty much evens out to, unless I use some like expensive safety eyes or something, then I'll try to round them up a little bit. But I do like to try to keep everything like divisible by 5, even though I know the snakes are 12, but it feels unjust to make them 15 instead of 10, so that was a big compromise for me, okay? So we have $40 in whale sharks from this week. And I will be making more of these in different colors. I have fun color combos planned out for these guys. Next, we have the first round draft. The first round draft pick is what it sounds like I'm about to say. But of the Swordfish, I felt like he was giving a little too dolphin, and I could probably turn him into a dolphin, and I think I'm going to do that in the future, kind of like that instead. He'd be very dolphin-y, so if I take off the first 2 or 3 rows, that would be absolutely perfect for this pattern. I will be working on that. This was the perfect phasing yarn, even though it doesn't look like it changed on this guy, but it's also really hard to tell because, like I said, it's perfectly phased. So he's a very short project, so I don't know if you can tell, but he's like maybe just a little bit lighter on like the back, the very back part of his fin. But yeah, I'm still gonna go ahead and just label him as a swordfish since he is technically a swordfish. And then obviously we had the navy one, but you can tell, like, I added a couple more rounds. I changed the fin on the top. And yeah, you can, it's optional to add blush, so you can add blush if you want to, but I liked the all navy look. He looks very slick, very like hardcore that way. So we have 2 swordfish. You write this down. They're gonna also be $20 each, so it'll also be $40 total for the swordfishies. And then my personal favorites, we have all of the whale sharks. We have round 1 whale shark, round 2 whale shark, round 3 whale shark, round 4 and final whale shark. And then we have a gray one because I wanted to try him in another color as well while I had it out and I was trying to change some things. So we have 5 whale sharks total for this pattern. Let me write this down again. I'm trying to keep track of everything I do in a week to try to like beat myself and be competitive about it every single week. So I do have $100 just in the whale sharks. Like I said, this ended up being the final pattern though. As you can tell, he has a few less, few less rounds on the underbelly. I thought it took too much time to try to color change and focus on the pattern about the color changing. And like I said, I wanted these to be very market prep friendly. So taking out just a few of those rows, it still gives the same effect. And it does let you know which side is the underside so you don't get confused later whenever you're working on the body or anything. But he just turns out so stinking cute, so stinking cute. And then the one with the underbelly, which I think it still gives the same effect. I think he's still very cute. You could always configure it and add more white on the underside if you really want it like that. But I think this just saves so much more time and it makes it so much more market prep friendly. I think even though I've done the pattern, literally I've done it 5 times now, but even though I have done this pattern multiple times, I think I was still checking to see like what the rows were calling for in the first place, how many of decreases were in that round in specifically the white colors and stuff, so it was hard to keep track of. So switching it to that is going to make it so much more market prep friendly for you guys, and I'm very excited about that. So we did have the 5 whale sharks and the one in the gray. I really like the gray one. I really want to try him in some other colors because I think the whale sharks could be like the navy color too. I think that would be really cute. So we did have $100 in the whale sharks as well. I'm going to total everything up. 84 in the snakes, 10 in the frogs, 15 for the possum, $40 in the great white sharks, $40 for the skipper swordfish, and $100 for the bubbles, the whale shark. So total with everything, it was $289 for this week. Woo! That is like so good for me. I'm so excited about that. I did have more vacation days this week and stuff because of the holiday, the 4th of July and all of that. So I did have a lot more time, but I also spent a lot of that free time typing up the pattern, writing down the pattern, sending the pattern out. I literally just emailed the very last pattern to my very last tester. And so I'm very excited about all of this. As I said, my Etsy will be down in the description box if you want to go give it a follow so you know when this pattern pack drops. I will also be selling them individually in case you already have a shark and a swordfish and you just want the whale shark or any of that. That way it's more affordable for you guys too if you only have enough money to buy one of them. It's already been requested to me that they be broken up, so I'm going to also be doing that for you guys. I think that's everything for this week. I am going to be trying to keep everything on like one of these shelves throughout my vlogs and stuff. That way you could always look back there and see what I have and haven't finished in case I forget anything, and that's where I can keep everything to pull it all down and talk about everything that I made. But I think that's all. That was a lot for this week though. I know it took a turn, but I appreciate you guys sticking it out and being here to the end with me. If you need anything, you guys know where to find me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!